Alright, what's up YouTube? We're here at it again. I told you I'd get a profile from this. Alright, so today we've got Lehan Yusuf with us, so what'd you play and what'd you place?
Alright, I played Subterrors at the VIP Invitational, or whatever it was.
Hero's first OTS store event.
Yeah.
That's what's important here.
Alright, and so I played Subterrors and I got to the finals. I got to second place. Only lost your boy Larry out there.
His profile will be on the channel later because he and help me here, my memory's terrible. Noah are both going to Vegas, so they're going to be up next weekend. But Lehan isn't traveling because that's a lot, so we're going to throw this up today. Unfortunately, yes.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and start. So obviously with Subterrors you need to start off with 3 Subterror Guru.
Yep. 3 of this old dragon boy.
3 Subterror Guru, because heart and soul of the deck, it's your searcher, it's everything that you need. All right, and then 3 of the Fiendus. 3 of the Fiendus. This is what you end up making on your first search. You really do want to search the Fiendus as soon as you can. If you already have one in hand, you'll end up searching something later. I'll show you what that is. And then the 3 Ash, right? More hand traps. You gotta negate their desires. You gotta negate their anything really. Just anytime they touch the deck, you gotta use it. It's
Ash,
a must.
Blossom, and No Joy.
Ash, Blossom, and No Joy. And then the one of monsters. So Umastrix to banish something on the field. It is targeting banish, but it is still really useful because it gets over all the destruction and protection. And then this is what you're like another removal. So what happens is when you normal summon and then use Guru's effect to flip something on your opponent's side of the field face down, you can attack into it and it shuffles it into the deck.
Oh,
so
nice.
It is amazing removal. It is one of the best kinds of removal in the entire game. Also, let's say you don't have a Guru, right? You can put this in face down defense, all right? And if they attack into it, you get to special summon Guru straight from your deck, all right, in face down. So this is another way to search Guru. Oh, I forgot to mention another really important part about Fiendus that is really underutilized. It's not simply just a hand trap, all right? So what Fiendus can do is it can flip itself face down, all right? And then when it does that, it can special summon a Guru from the graveyard, and then you can use your Guru. So if, let's say, destroy your Guru, but you still have a Fiendus in hand, you can special summon the Guru and keep on playing what you normally do.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, just keep on doing it. So after that, Hidden City, unsearchable, but still amazing. It has 3 really good effects.
Yeah.
Activate effect, search any Subterror card, all right? And then you can flip a Subterror that was face down, face up, all right? In order to activate the flip effect. And last, most important thing, it has an attack negate on it. So if you were to get attacked and you have a face down Guru, you can negate the attack, flip your Guru face up, get a search, and keep your Guru alive. Very important. A lot of people miss that 3rd one. They don't read it. Make really good use of it. And the one of spells. So terraforming.
Yep.
Subterror Cave Clash. So this allows anytime you do damage, you can recycle your Fiendus or any other cards from your graveyard and add it to your hand. It is really useful to keep on, like especially when you're doing the grind game, right? Attack, do damage, get your Fiendus. Attack, do damage, get your Fiendus. This should be a Lightning Storm the Raigeki. I just didn't have one, but it's still really good. It's super surprising. It is very powerful. Not many people expect it, and field nukes are great. Highly recommend.
How many times did you successfully resolve Raigeki today?
Every time. So I want to say probably 6. 6 times I successfully resolved Raigeki.
You just like, listen, we going all the way back to the old days, boy. Boom.
Yeah. And this is, all right, next spells. All right, so this is what makes Guru not budget, all right? You need the extravagances, all right? You need your draw power. Without it, it becomes really hard to find your cards, all right? So you need it. That's why I also play 3 duality, all right? You just need to find your cards. That is the name of the game here. Find your cards, you get your engine going, all right? That's your first thing. While like on that same like idea, right? For you know, everybody tries to ash your extravagance, all right? Biggest ash bait in the entire game, all right? So they see the extravagance, they're going to ash it. You need your Called by the Graves to keep it going. I would like to play a 3rd one, but my deck is really tight. It's 41 cards. I did not think to make it 42 or anything, so
Understandable.
3, Super Poly.
Yeah, the card that has to be banned.
Yeah, it got limited, they got to semi-limited, and now it's all out, baby. So Super Poly, really, really important. My extra deck, you'll see in a second, but it has everything on the field. All right, you can hit anything, any deck can be Super Poly at this stage. There's too many targets now.
Finals, I low-key played around it. I heard he was Super Polying all day. He had it set. I just twisted his last back row with Super Poly.
It was Super Poly.
I played around it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but you gotta play. If you're playing against Guru, I highly suggest playing around Super Poly.
The idea of going into April with Super Poly staying at 3 horrifies me.
Yeah.
The idea of every deck just being like, extra monsters don't watch that, Super Poly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, April's gonna be insane. So into the traps. So 2 subterrors final battle. All right.
Okay.
So this is kind of like what's Scarecrow, I think.
Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
Yep.
There we go. So after you activate one of these effects, it sets itself back down to activate it again. It cannot activate once it sets itself again, but it's 4 really good effects. Okay. So first effect is flip something face up to face down. Second effect, face down to face up. And then third effect, the combined attack of your combined attack and defense. All right, is what your Guru becomes, or whatever monster you have, whatever subterror you have.
It makes some chonkers.
Yeah, exactly. So Guru is normally 1600 attack, right? When he activates a third effect, it becomes 3400 attack and 3400 defense because it adds those two together. And
yeah, it's big.
It becomes huge. And if you really want to do damage, you really want to use that on Umastrix, all right? This is your main beater, in a sense, all right?
Oh my god, 47.
4,700 with the third effect. And lastly, this is also another additional Called by the Grave, in a sense, right? Your fourth effect is your subterrors cannot be negated, all right? Just straight up not negated. They Solemn Strike you. Actually, no, that's fine, because this is spell speed too. But if they ash you,
yeah. I mean, also because that lasts for the turn.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you play that before you activate any other subterror cards, they can't strike you.
Yeah.
That's,
There we go.
It's kind of like multi-rolling. It's like multi-rolling a spell card. Your opponent just.
Yeah. On the subject, well, we were talking about Solemns here. We're talking about Solemns. I have a 5-card Solemn package. All
That's
right?
a whole lot of old men.
Yeah, so 3 Judgments, no, all right? There's Lightning Storms out there. There's Evenly Matches out there. You have to play around them. 3 Solemn Judgments for those. And another thing, this is why you end up searching with Guru your Fienduses, all right? That's why this can prevent your Lightning Storms. This prevents your Evenly Matches, and strikes for pendulums and other like monster effects that you run into. Spell speed 3 is really nice.
Yeah,
they can't respond. There can only be one. There can only be one. Great card. All Subterror cards are different types, so you just play around it. You literally don't even know it's on the field, but it affects your opponents ridiculously. Like Rockets cannot play around this. Cyburst, if this is up on the field, they're really sad. Like so this is great card. 2 Crackdown. So let's say they have a huge playmaker out on the field, right? Like Dingirsu or something like that. Just take it. You just take it. Wonderful card.
Just take it.
Yeah, it's mine. And lastly, 2 Infinite Permanences. It's a great going second card. You can easily play Effect Veiler if you need to, but I like Infinite Permanences. It can't be weird. I mean, it can't be Called by the Grave. All right, so to the extra deck, I have for the links, Link Karibo. So if you ever run into a situation where there's an Inspector Border on the field, right? Inspector Border, you go normal summon Fiendus, go into Link Karibo, and then you can make your Guru plays. That's the only reason Link Karibo is in my deck, is to play around Inspector Border. It comes up every once in a while.
That's fair.
Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, sorry. You'll see Unicorn in a second. Actually, both of them. Just the Nightmare package, situational things that might come up. Really useful if you don't want to use up a spell and trap zone with Crackdown, right? You just go into these and go on your way. Mm-hmm. And here's something that actually never really came up, but if you would need to link climb into your Link 3s, into this would come in really handy. This never really came up, but I I would probably take this out of the deck now I think about it, because I never really got a chance to use it. But I would probably, I don't know why I'd replace that with, maybe a Boral Sword or Boral Dragon. I need to give it some more thought, but those are the Asas. It's exactly like the Fire one. And my Super Poly targets: 3 Starting Venom Fusion Dragon, 1 Predator Plant Trypha Overatum. All right, so it's like this is for 3. This is 2 darks, 3 darks. All right, 1 fusion, 1 dark, and 2 zombies. All right, this came up quite a bit actually. I played against 2 different zombie players. So Dragon Necro, really, it's actually really nice. I try to hit everything, like the entire field. Anything that has can become a Super Poly target, I put it in there. 2 Salamander Great Violet Chimera. Fortunately, I didn't get to use it in the finals, but but might have won me the duel. And lastly, 2 Mud Dragon of the Swamp. So main reason I'm playing everything in 2s is because of extravagance. So you need multiples of everything. And so lastly, to the side deck. All right, so 3 Drone Lockbirds. It is great in this format against Spirals. On the subject of Spirals, 3 evenly matches against back row and Spirals. Combo decks, right? Combo decks. 3 Nibiru.
3 Smashy Rocks.
3 Smashy Rock. All for anti-combo stuff. All right, anti-back row. 2 Heavy Storm Duster, 2 Twin Twisters. Get Lightning Storm if you can afford it. This is my budget answers to those. And lastly, for Graveyard Reliant decks like zombies, DD Crow. Or for Orcust, you can side this in and hit their trap. And also in Salad, you can hit anything in there, really.
Because it doesn't care. It just says, oh, look at that card. Where'd it go?
Yeah, but remember, very important thing, don't preemptively use DD Crow if there are quick effects in the graveyard. They'll just chain to it. You want to use this in response. All right?
Yeah, you always wait until they go, all right, target revive Dingrisu. What Dingrisu?
Yeah, exactly. All right, that was my deck profile. Shout out to my friend group, my Yu-Gi-Oh friend group, Trevor, Wesley, Nick, and Logan. All right. Shout out to everybody at Heroes and Games, and shout out to Blackjack Yu-Gi-Oh. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you for showing up. All right. This has been Blackjack YGO signing out. Unlock the shot.